Adam Sweet here from Sweet Music Studio. Um, Visit my website at sweetmusicstudio.net to learn more about me and how to register for lessons. I teach online using Skype or Slack, and of course, here in Granby, Massachusetts, which is very near Amherst, UMass, and Smith College and the five colleges. Today, I want to go over how to play one of my favorite jigs, which is called Blarney Pilgrim. And the reason why I want to do this is some of my students are learning by ear, uh, although I prefer that they learn how to read music. Some people like to have the experience of learning a tune by ear and not just by following the dots on the page, and I think that's sometimes a good idea. So today I want to teach you how to play Blarney Pilgrim. So first thing you need to know is that it's in the key of G, um, which if you're looking at a staff will be indicated by an F sharp on the top line of the staff. The second thing you need to know is that it is what's called a double jig, and all that really matters is that all six of the eighth notes are played instead of a combination of quarter note, eighth note, quarter note, eighth note. But that doesn't really affect you, the player. That's something that affects the dancer. So dancers and callers, for example, are more interested in the differences between single and double jigs. If you're interested in dance forms, I did a video a couple years ago about the different dance forms and how to strum or how to play rhythm for the different forms. So you can go back through my lessons playlist on my YouTube page, and you should be able to find that lesson about strumming. Okay, so we're going to start on open D. Okay, now the first three notes are D, E, D. Okay, and then the second set of three notes is D, E, G. Okay, so I'll play that slowly. And assuming you know what those notes are and where to put your fingers, as I've indicated in many of my videos, you should be practicing all of the major and relative minor scales, not just the most common ones, so that you can learn where to put your fingers, and it can be part of your muscle memory, or your musical memory, as I like to call it. Okay, let's go back and play that measure again, real slow. Okay, all right, the second measure starts with A, and it's a dotted quarter. So that means you count it, you hold that A for 3 beats. 2, 3. And the second pattern of 3 notes is A, B, C. So we'll play that measure again. Okay. The third measure starts on a B, and it's going to be B, A, G, and then A, G, E. So I'll play that measure slowly. Okay. The next measure, and this is the fourth measure of the piece, is G, E, A, G, E, D. So the whole top line sounds like this. Okay, so what I recommend that you do is that you slow this video down and listen to those parts and then just repeat them over and over again until you have them. So the next line, the second line of the piece, is identical to the first. The only difference is the last 3 beats of the 4 measures is just an open D. So once again, okay, so that's the first part. This tune has 3 parts. The second part, you're going to start on the A string with a D, and it goes D, E, D, D, B, G. The next measure is A, G, A, B, G, E. Third measure starts on a D, and you're going to hold it for 3 beats. And then D, B, G. And the last measure of that line, this is the third line, is A, B, A, G. Okay, so I'll play that whole line. All right, next measure, you're going to start on the high G on the E string, and then you're going to hold that for 2 beats, and then you can play E, and then D, B, G. Next measure, A, G, A, B, G, E. And then the next measure is B for 2 beats, G, B, G, E. And the last measure of the second part is G, A, G, G. Okay, let me slow down that second part and just play that whole thing all the way through for you. Okay, third part and final part, you're going to start on open A and you're going to hold it for 2 beats, and then 1 beat of D, and then 2 beats of B, and 1 beat of D, and it sounds like this. Okay, next measure, open A for 2 beats and open D for 1, and then A, B, C. Sounds like this. Okay, next measure, B, A, G, A, G, E. And then the last measure of that line is going to be G, E, A, G, E, D. So I'll play that whole line for you. Now the last line, or the bottom line of the tune, is identical to the first line of the third part. The only difference is the last measure is a little bit different. You're going to play G, E, D, D for 3 beats. So it sounds like this. Okay, so I'm going to play the whole third part for you slowly. Okay, so now let me play all three parts in succession, and I'm going to repeat them just like I would if I were going to play it in a gig or for a dance. And I'll play it slowly so you can hear what I'm doing. That's it. Now, how do you learn it by ear? By watching a YouTube video or by listening. And like I said earlier, the best way to do that is to slow it down and repeat just the parts you are learning or that you want to learn. And what I've done is I've gone through each measure so that you should be able to go back and just repeat that one measure that you want to learn before you move on to the next. Remember that there are three parts, and each part is repeated twice. So that actually it's repeated once, but it's played twice. That's what a repeat is. So it sounds the same. Basically, you're playing the A part, two lines twice, so four lines. The B part, two lines twice, so four lines. And the C part, two lines twice, so four lines, for a total of 12 lines total. And just go slow. Don't be impatient. And enjoy it, because it's really a wonderful tune and it's a lot of fun to play, especially with your friends. And let me play it a little bit faster so you can hear what it might sound like if you're playing it with some friends at a session. I really like that third part, the C part, because I like the way that that the D and the A ring. You know, when you're playing it, it sounds really cool to me. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and don't hesitate to visit me online through my blog at sweetmusicstudio.net. You can also follow the link on my channel there to my Facebook page. And if you're not already a member of the Mandolin Players group on Facebook, you should register or you should join. It's we are over 4,000 members now, and everybody's a player. So if you join, you're going to hear some really good recordings of people playing the mandolin. So I hope to see you online or here at my studio in Granby. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.